Hello, y'all. I hope I set my buffer right because that started pretty fast. They start buffering. I'll have to fix that. Anyway, um, hello there again. Um, I was gonna read from something here. I'll put the link in the chat there when I'm just gonna read a little. I ain't gonna read all of it. There, if anyone wants to come on and talk about it there. Uh, not gonna be not gonna keep you too long. It's Friday, so um, anyway, I guess the buffer is right because my YouTube ain't started yet. Okay, now it is. Okay, there we go. Okie dokie. Just a second here. Excuse me. I ain't been home that long, so forgive me here, y'all. Got kind of warm outside there. Crap. I meant to put this in there first, actually. Okay. You want to. All right, there. Something I came across last night or yesterday. I think it may have been today. Yeah, it was today. Out waiting and reading, on my phone. So, just to start there, be aware. It starts. Bruce Lee often carried notes to himself or affirmations on note cards in his wallet. One of them read, "Be aware of our conditioning. Drop and dissolve inner sorry. Drop and dissolve inner blockage. Inner to outer. We start by dissolving our attitude, not by altering outer conditions. So attitude, has a lot to do with how you interact with everything around you. Y'all know what I'm saying there, anyways. And goes on to say, we're all raised in a culture, whether it's family, culture, community, national. We all have a way we view the world depending on how we entered or experienced it as a child. Like I was talking there, I forget when. It was the other day, I think. When was it? About how our upbringing affects us. And I had that happen to me. Actually, I was in town with this older lady and how we're conditioned and stuff. So she was older, like say mid to late 60s, talking about all this strange weather and things. And why it's happening. And you can imagine what the explanation was. God's mad at us. That's what she was saying and stuff. And the volcano going off, that's hell, getting bigger. And I'm like, and I went along with her there for a little bit. And then she said that. I'm like, that's just relieving pressure. The sun, the solar activity affects our weather and everything. That's the last thing she said to me there. Anyway, there's an example there of how our when we're a child, our upbringing it shapes us as an adult. But let me get back here. Let me fix this where I can. Okay, there. Oh, I don't know how old it is. I'll have to fix my I was going to finish reading. Just give me just a second. Just read a little bit. Uh, it says, we all have a way we view the world depending on how we entered or experienced it as a child. When Bruce says, "Be aware of our conditioning," he's saying that it is good to acknowledge and be aware that we are not bias free. It's drop and dissolve inner blockage by freeing yourself from things having to be a certain way. You know that I'm talking to myself when I do these things as well. If y'all know that. Uh, we're all still learning as we go along life here. This returns to the concept using no way is way, having no limitation is a limitation. I mean, I've heard quite a lot of people saying that stop, you shouldn't limit yourself, with like with the painting and stuff. My friends at work have even said that. Uh, so, and it goes on to say, we start by dissolving our inner attitude. Make sure I'm not. We start by dissolving our inner attitude, not by altering our outer conditions. Often we think that all our problems will be solved if only this happened, such as if we had more money, a new car, lost weight, or had this relationship, all which are outer conditions. Most of the time, the outer conditions are a reflection of our inner attitude. Free yourself from your own patterns that you place on yourself. Sometimes we lack the comfort of a pattern or a regime to give structure to our lives, but the rigidness of that way of thinking starts to create rigidity in our attitude. I'm sorry. Um, that's like, some people don't like, they like to be in a routine. They don't like to change it. Then you get stuck in that, and you get this attitude about it. If it goes off, your routine there, gets stirred off. It's that, and you're just set in that way, and you don't want to change anything. Then there you're limiting yourself on what you can do when you're always set in your ways like that. Like I was saying, like the lady I encountered at the store today, she just was like, she didn't even have no look. She was just like, and then turned her back around. I'm like, okay. But like I said, it's her upbringing, how she was raised, and stuff that why she thought that way. And when I tried to say something scientific about it, uh, yeah, she didn't like what she heard there because it went out of her norm there, uh, her comfort zone, if you will, I guess. Uh, okay, there. Um, Said, do not have an attitude. Open yourself and focus yourself and express yourself. Reject external form that fails to reject internal reality. Uh, Self-explanatory there. It is the ego that stands rigidly against things, and it is this ego rigidity that makes it impossible for us to accept everything that confronts us. One of our current dominant cultures is the workplace, and we let it seep into our personal life more and more, and it affects how we manage our time. You have to constantly be on task and productive. We are never off. Now that the boundaries of work are more porous, one should get rid of the obtruding self and apply himself to the work to be done as if nothing particular were taking place at the moment. You don't have to have a rigid framework around everything. Take off the rigidity and just do what you need to do. It's not like, oops, got ahead of myself there. It's not lazy or lacking in ambition to approach your work in this manner. Bruce still says to apply himself to the work to be done, but you remove the ego or the taskmaster of the mind. The mind itself, some of these are in quotes, is what he said. The mind itself is endowed with infinite mobilities that know no hindrances. Emptying your mind and being like water helps your mind flow. The hindrances are within your control since you set the limit or regime. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I guess regime. Anyway, when you encounter a problem or feel negative about a situation, ask yourself, how can I expand my thinking around this? Surrender your attitude to and choose another path. If you have an attitude, it automatically creates a hindrance in your mind. An intelligent mind is an inquiring mind. It is not satisfied with explanations or conclusions, nor is it a mind that believes, because belief is another form of conclusion. I've always been buffeted by circumstance because I thought of myself as a human being influenced by outside conditioning. Now I realize that I am the power that commands the feeling in my mind from which circumstances grow. That's all I'm going to read there. That last part was, like I said, there's some of it in quotes that he'd said there. But yeah, that's, this is something that people really need to look more at, that you have the power. You are in control of your own surroundings. You've got more power than you think, and people don't, they don't see that, or they don't want to see it. Like I said, I'm talking to myself when I do these too. I know you guys that do these. Yeah, nobody's perfect here. Anyways, oh shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I put that in there. Sorry. Oops. I got so into I love reading. That's what I used to spend a lot of my time doing on here, reading lots and lots of stuff. Started out with his stuff actually. Well, one of them, in history. It's really, you can learn a lot from that, and I had that saved on my phone. And saved from Laz's show yesterday. Alan Kardec. I've been busy today and hadn't been able to really look at it. So that's something I'm going to do later today. But there's the hangout link if anybody wants to join here really quick. Like I said, I ain't going to keep you as long. I'm just putting, thoughts out there and something for, y'all to look at and stuff. I know most everybody knows who Bruce is. He still lives on in his words and his family, that's where this came from, was their website there. But like I said, that's all I'm going to read of it. But that last one, that, that's, now I realize that I am the power that commands the feeling of my mind from which circumstances grow. Meaning, more or less, you got to change within if you want to change anything else. Myself and various others have talked about this a lot. Start looking in the mirror and start with yourself. And it's harder than for some than it is for others. Because we're all different. Shit. Whoops. Okay. Anyway, but yeah. Okay. That's, like I said, that's pretty much it there. But if anyone wants to come on really quick and speak, got about 30 more minutes here if y'all want to pop in here. If not, that's okay. Um, like I said, it is Friday. Anyway, the oh dear. Let's see. Um, let's see right here. But yeah. That's going back to the only you can save yourself there too. Um, because that's the truth. You have it within you. That's what he's saying there. You have it. You have the power within you already. Most are unaware of that they're capable of amazing things. Um, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't get to speak the Python. Anyway. Okay. I still can't get over that store there that God's mad. Why the weather is the way it is. People don't want to hear the scientific explanation for that. Hey, we are free. Oh yeah, and then song too stuck in my head. Um, it says the part in it says, uh, "You are what you love, not who loves you." So yeah, that's self. Loving yourself there, and I think in what you love there is what you are. Makes you who you are. Uh, that's from Fall Out Boy song. Let's say rock and roll. It's a really good song. Uh, that's what it's saying there. Just like that said, it's the way you feel about the world and the way you feel about yourself. It reflects out. You are what you love, not who loves you. So, anyway, so I know uh, life is art. That's something that I think somebody has underneath one of their shows. They do. I think Cookie said something. My life is my art. Yeah. Um, so yeah, but how are you going to shape your world? How you create your own world there? Uh, uh, And that all starts with you and within. And like Liza said yesterday, it's within and without. Uh, if you look at it on the connected consciousness there, there. All right. Like I said, there's the link. Anybody wants to hop in. I, I don't know what else to say here, y'all. That's all I had there to say there. After reading through some of that there while I was in town. So, uh, create what you want and need in life. Yeah, yes. Getting better little every day. It's not something that happens. You may set a plan like say, hey, I said this a year ago. Hey, in a year I'm gonna be somewhere else, not here. But things happen. Stuff that you gotta be like, you gotta adjust to that and stuff. That's you know shit happens. You gotta deal with it and stuff. So it don't not let it get me down. I mean, sometimes yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it does. But you gotta keep moving forward, and you're never gonna accomplish that. It's just like he said, it's not something you may never reach that goal, but it's something to reach for, something to aim for. So, uh, anyway, um, especially if you have kids too, yeah, you got to think about that too, as well, and what is best for them at the moment. Uh, so, um, you see a lot of parents not putting their children first, which they should be, because that's our future. Um, and I'm glad that they know about what I'm talking about here. This within one, uh, that's how you change the world. You change yourself, and anyway, that's it. All that. So, uh, well, okay, okay. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes here, y'all, and then, uh, like I said, that's all I had to say there. Um, I put the link for uh, the it says podcast, but it's a blog. It's a blog thing. Uh, from what I was reading from, check it out. There's a lot more on there too. That's number 45. So there's a lot of them. So pick them out there if you like there. Um, not the so-called elite destroying lives. We can be the outer. We can be sorry. We can be the counter reaction to it. Yin and yang balance. Yeah, exactly. Uh, yeah. Instead of destroying them, build up people. Because yeah, like you said, they're out there destroying shit. We don't need to be destroying each other. Um, y'all, no matter y'all close friends here, y'all know, no matter what, I'm there. I'm your friend. I'm gonna have you back. That's what that's meaning. To build each other up. Because they're always tearing us down with the things they do, and it affects our lives. Because there's been, I'm not going to even say examples because y'all have experienced the same as, not the same but similar uh, things like that. If you've got a family, you know, um, it's hard to keep the balance. And that's what I was gonna say too. There, sometimes it's like I said, life throws you curveballs sometimes, and it gets all out of uh, where sometimes you don't know what you're gonna do. So, and I've got children coming in now, so please excuse the noise here. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They're wanting to stay with Grandma.
It's boring here at the house.
It is without their brother here. He's going to be at his friend's house. Yes. I'm sorry, y'all. Again.
Because these shoes broke.
She's talking about private. Anyway.
Private stuff.
Yeah, private. Anyway. Um, like I said, it tick 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 tack tick tock. Um, yeah, I'll put that link for that article below too, and that song too. Save rock and roll. It's more than about saving rock and roll. So, um, if you know Fall Out Boy, you know that song. You already know that, but if you don't, it's really, it's like a part of a series. Their Young Blood Chronicles. You can find the long form version of it if you search YouTube. It may not be your type of music, but there's, if you watch it through and listen to the lyrics and stuff, it'll make sense. But anyway, uh, teenager troubles. I'm sorry, she's not happy. because she's wanting to go to grandma's too. Anyway, utopia is an idea. Don't expect dystopia. Yeah, don't accept. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. And I thank my boy for the music there. Fallout Boy, he loves them. Anyway, I do. I liked them too, but I didn't know that when I started listening to them, the message behind what they were singing about and stuff. It's really good. And they got so hear it in his voice too, the emotion. There. So anyway, um, okie dokie.
Who's Burger King bag?
Sorry, y'all. But yeah, like I said, if nobody's gonna jump on here, I'm gonna go ahead and click the off button here. That you can come in there with that link afterwards if you don't want to join it on. So I clicked the wrong button here. Yes, exactly. We are free. Yes. Oh, somebody was I was talking with David. You remember Mysterious Labyrinth? Talking with him there on the Facebook video chat there. In Norway. He was talking about the this thing they're doing over there about, I forget what it was called, but it was like some kind of organization that allows you to, they get together and like speak whatever they want, but it's in one little area. It's the only place they can do it. And he's like, that's just, if that's not Orwellian, I don't know what is, but I wish I could remember the name of it, because it was like, oh my God, it was like open society or something, freedom something. Oh my God. Like I said, there's more to it than what I'm saying there. But anyway, I think he said it was near Oslo where he picked that flyer up. So much like the town hall meetings here and stuff like that, I guess. Similar, maybe. I'm glad you did that, because that reminded me of that for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway. Okie dokie, then I'm going to click the off here, y'all, and let y'all enjoy the rest of your Friday here and stuff. Like I said, welcome to come in afterwards if you want there. But y'all, thanks for watching, y'all that watched and watching the playback here. That link's in the chat. They have the chat replay, but I'm gonna put it in the description too. So, but yeah. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your Friday here. So take care and much love to you. See ya.